They'll be calling you a radical. First off, oh my, I can't believe it. What's going on in Sonoma County, Humboldt? I mean, Santa Rosa has got to be one of my favorite places in the world. It truly is one of the beautiful cities of the world. I mean, I love that place. I mean, it's so heartbreaking. I can't believe it. I can't believe, what's happened to our environment. What's happened to our, it's out of whack. It's completely out of whack. It was tide pools, so, I mean, God, I delayed my trip. I was part way, to Mandalay Bay, and then, that was the gig. I got it, you heard me talking. I got to get to Sonoma County and get, I even talked about Santa Rosa. Whoa. I can't fucking believe it. I mean, it's heartbreaking. This is happening more and more and more. So fires raging, burning down whole fucking cities. Fucking hurricanes wiping out entire population. I mean, Puerto Rico, whoa. Flood use, fucking mass, whoa. And the stock market still rises. They'll be walking over the dead fucking bodies going to fucking Disneyland. And I want to talk about, because it's going to be 30 years to the anniversary of the 87 crash. And I want to talk about this a little bit. Why does not the United States stock market mirror, because it has nothing to do with the United States. Zero. It has no connection. These companies are United States in name only. Apple, all of them. Their money's parked offshore. They pay no fucking taxes. They don't even fucking live here, any of them. Yet all they do is run to us and fucking use our fucking off our back on the fucking Google bus. It's so fucking sad. I want to talk about the salmon numbers. My heart really goes out. It's heartbreaking. It's fucking devastating. Fuck. You seen the footage out of there? Oh, can you? Oh, I don't know how fucking people didn't just burn to death. Trying to drive out of there? Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Wow. It's so fucking sad. So, I want to talk about the salmon numbers. I want to talk about, fuck. The culture's fucked. Environmentally, culturally, spiritually. Wow. This place is so fucking out of whack, it's unfucking real. So back to Fukushima and the nightmare, right there. So, you can't argue with me anymore. This will be debated forever, but at some point you're going to come into the realization because you can't argue with the empirical data. This is empirical, hardcore fucking data now. My data, I hypothesize, Kevin Blanch's thesis has all been proven. Now, look, you hypothesize something like this, the new knowledge. I hypothesize Fukushima, they're going to lie. Fucking, they're going to, just push it into the Pacific Ocean over and over. They're going to genocide the Pacific Ocean. It's going to break the chain, fucking break the aluminum nets. It's going to fucking kill it over there. And I've told people, everybody, everybody's like, oh, fuck, watch it. I says, no. That's why I've had to stay at this so long. I'm like, I've got to stay in this till 2017, till fall of 2017. And they're like, why? Well, number one, I need to fucking beat cancer. Be 6 years, 5 year, but, you need to stretch out. And then, of course, right on the heels of the 5 year, which came in March this year, my aortic valve failed on me. So, a lot of us fight for my life, in symphony with the ocean. I fight for her, she fights for me. So, because I knew that the salmon numbers would be in. Because the average Chinook go to sea for 5 years. And I watched, in perfect correlation, the steelhead numbers on record escapement. I watched them 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017. And so I says, well, that began right in 2012 because they go to sea for 1 year, 2 years. The past year, poison. And everybody says, well, it's gradual. No, it's not been gradual. Yeah. Granted, but remember, we had record numbers in 2015. Record. We had record, because we had record escapement, one of the greatest ecological success stories we've had. So I knew that the 2016, and I'm the only fucker on earth that was calling this scientifically, as a PhD, as an activist, as a person in the street, everybody else. You can look at all NOAA's models, projections. You can look at the University of Washington. These guys make millions, fucking, all of them. Everybody's projections. In 2015, they were projecting the Chinook return in 2016 at 1.7.5 million on average of everybody's numbers. NOAA, University of Washington, ODFW, all of them. Not me. Came in at 688,000. Whoops, missed that one by a while. blew the regression all the fucking hell. Deviated from the mean fucking zillion times. They can't figure it out. What the fuck? So, and then I'm screaming, it's on, it's on. You heard me all fall, all winter, fuck. I mean, before it even happened, Cassandra and Hamlet had a fucking baby. So, this year I'm like, you remember all fall, spring, and they just lie and they lie? Well, 480,000. This is on the Bonneville. The big one, the healthy one, the guarded one. The rest of them are fucking even 10 times fucking worse. 480,000, when in 2015, the NOAA model, the fucking ODFW, I mean, these models are good. They're fucking good. They have everything plugged into them. Was projecting 2.1 million. Now, they lowered that. They lowered that down to about 1.5, and then they lowered it again to 1.3. Came in at 480,000. That's by number of fish. That's by volume. That's not by weight. So you can't argue with me anymore. I mean, so we know there was an outliner. We know it wasn't like this. We know, well, okay, and they know. I mean, before when it collapsed, before we knew what it was. You know, they couldn't get through the turbines. You know, they were eating them up. You know, it was their beds were blown to shit. Whatever. They weren't making it to sea. The smokes. Escapement means how many make it to sea. Record escapement records. That's what's so concerning about this. That's what's so hardcore and so ugly about this. Now, I've documented. I knew this the whole time because I've been documenting the dead tide pools. I've been documenting the dead whales. Full of leukemia. Given 2 months left. Walk the fucking sea. I've been documenting. Nobody listened to me. Everybody attacking me. Fucking laughing at me. Who's fucking laughing now? You know. So, where the fuck is my bow? My fishing pole. Hold on. I'll find it. I mean, I just had that thing. Hold on. Maybe, oh, there it is. I got it. So, I'll be booking, you know, I missed my projections here on the Great Salt Lake. Great Salt Lake's right behind my house right here. It's going dry. And, so, you know, I did my projections and I've booked my tours and I projected, you know, several thousand black marlin, several thousand blue marlin, you know, quite a few, you know, Chinook salmon, and, you know, I projected 138 mermaids and fucking a couple unicorns. You know, we came in a little under projection. Come on up, stay in the hotel, drink our fucking beer, you know, book of $450. Sorry, bro, the wind was fucking blowing. How the fuck are these idiots? And these people are still buying boats. So, I mean, here's Oregon. I mean, really is. I mean, fucking as Rome burns. You know, there's nothing left to do. They go crazy on you. I mean, it's so fucking sad. So, where'd you sleep last night, kid? Where'd you sleep? Where'd you sleep? Don't you lie to me. Cobain's guitar. Leadbelly's guitar. And Wilson's guitar. There's nothing left to do but go crazy on you. Eddie Van Halen's guitar. Patrick McCormick's fucking guitar. Fucking nature is a fucking whore. Where'd you sleep last night? Don't you lie to me. Don't you lie to me. Where did you sleep last night, bro? Where'd you sleep last night? Don't you lie to me. I slept in the dead fucking times. The sun from Fukushima, Japan. It always fucking shines. So, there's nothing to see. There's nothing to see. The stock market's fucking rising. There's nothing to see. There's nothing to see. It's your pseudo de facto theology. There's nothing to see. Because we're free. We're free. We're free. That's what they said about you and me. We're free. We're free. It's our pseudo de facto theology. It's all God's will. It's your pseudo de facto sociology. Because we're free. We're free. We're free. It's God's will. It's your biology. It's the ecology, stupid. Where'd you sleep last night? Fucking, you know, war. We're building more fucking missiles and more tanks and more fucking bombs. Fucking till Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I don't like fucking Mondays. Fucking Tuesday's gone with the fucking wind, so it's fucking Wednesday. Today's Tuesday, right? My baby's gone with the wind. Tuesday's gone Then we had Mr. Sunday Night Special. You got a barrel that's blue and cold. Where you going, Fever Child? Where you going? Where you going? I don't like Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Stock market's rising. Everything's fine. Fucking G's, fucking corporate, fucking looting, fucking thieving, saying stock market's rising. Everything's fucking fine. Fucking Tuesday's gone in Santa Rosa with the fucking wind. So fucking sad. Fucking, I don't like Mondays. Mr. Sunday Night fucking Special. Fucking, where'd you sleep last night? Where'd you sleep? Because nature is a fucking whore. I was asked today, Kevin, do you think this is man-made, this fire episode? And I says, fuck yeah, it's man-made. You know, and they're like, explain. And I says, at the university, and I says, here's what I think. I think, well, I know that Fukushima's a gas. It's plutonium. Robin Hood. My dad nuked to death. Sent an offering on 3/11. Sent an offering on 4/26. That's Rocky Flats. That's my dad fucking nuked the desert. How about the USS Reagan? Fucking the wheels of injustice. Fuck, what was that line McCormick came up with today? About the new statute of limitations is called Ronald Reagan's sailor's death. The new statute of limitations. Tuesday's gone. Where'd you sleep last night? Because there's nothing left to do but go crazy. Crazy on you. Went off to Afghanistan to kill the Taliban. Went off to Iraq to get Dick Cheney and friends, a big old... I told his ass a whole... went off to fucking Vietnam to kill the Viet Cong. Petty. Free falling. Wait till you see what I have now. The McCormick's found. He's got the insert from this concert. He has it. From the album. They go, I mean, it's a booklet on anti-nuclear energy. They've all signed on to it, every one of these guys. Including Petty. Including Bruce. Now he's on Gafin's Lot. Fucking Unleash the Lions. Talking about uranium. I mean, it goes into a perfect dissertation on all of it. They all fucking sold us down the river. It's very fucking sad. Free falling. Out into nothing. So sad. Santa Rosa as the wind fucking blows. So fucking... I can't believe it. So I was asked at the university. Explain. I says, well, here's my theory, my dissertation on this. It's the same old thing. The nuclear heat source is being released off Fukushima, Japan. It's a gas, which I've named plutonium. It's an invisible fucking gas that you have no way to detect it because there's not instruments to detect it because it's, you know, the sun can give you chance for 93 million. So the gas is being released. And we know, post-Fukushima, that the whole atmosphere in that part of the world, and you say, oh, it's the whole world. No, it's not. Now, if this was purely global warming, it would be homogeneous around the world. I've been in the Mediterranean, you know. I was swimming in there fucking, you know, August, in the Mediterranean Sea, in the fucking Adriatic. They're not collapsed. Like, I mean, they're not. They're actually getting stronger coming back. I talked to lots of fishermen there. They're getting better, you know. I was swimming and I saw the fucking sea urchins here. It's not the Pacific. The Pacific's in fucking horrible climate. It's much worse. So it's not homogeneous. If it's global warming, it'd be homogeneous. So it's got to be a source. You know, so this proves my dissertation. It proves my thesis. First you hypothesize the new fucking knowledge. It's a gas coming off Fukushima named plutonium, bringing star power to Earth, Livermore. Right there, where the fires fucking flame. That burn, nuclear waste start all over, becoming aerosol now. I mean, right there, fuck, we're talking Livermore, we're talking the head of the fucking snake, Cal Berkeley. Well, what about the belly of the snake? Stanford kills Utes again. There's nuclear waste stored all over there, just dump fucking barrels. I says, so the heat source, the jet stream moves left to right. You catch my northern drift. You know, Japanese current. So, I mean, people coming to me now. I mean, they're asking me now. They're not just saying, oh, but they're not laughing no more. And I'm like, the heat source has created this gas. I mean, this shit's heated this up. It's dried it out. It's fucking, just like in Chernobyl. It organically ate the fucking life out of those trees. I mean, these fires just explode. I mean, it's that hot, it's that dry, it's these weather extreme fucking events. I mean, fuck. I mean, it's on. Now, is there lots of other contributing factors? Of course. You know, oh, we feel good we went to Stanford. Fuck Sandy Croc. I mean, meanwhile, back on the fucking ranch in Santa Rosa, you know, the tide pools in Simona fucking, you know, right there at Point Reyes. You saw my videos there, the little baby fucking leopards. So what a joy to see. You know, how excited was I that day? You know, the pot of humpbacks, you know, washing up dead. I mean, it's fucking, this is just going to keep going on. You know, we turned our backs on Fukushima. We ignored it. You know, that's all we did. We just turned our backs. You know, so what did you expect? What did you expect? You got major nuclear meltdowns. We don't know what it is, and that's big spring star powder roof right there at Livermore. What did you expect? For our action, there's a reaction. You know, that's a hell of a fucking action, ongoing for 2,407 fucking days today. So, very sad in Santa Rosa. I'm fucking heartbroken. All the places I've been all over. And I know it's, Dr. Shear says about me, he says, God, he says, you know California geology like no other, that coast, and you live in the desert of California. You know that marine? I says, yeah, because it's so beautiful, and I walk it. You know, I've been there. Santa Rosa is as good as it gets, was. You know, when you burn down a city like that, a gem like that, this can happen fucking anywhere over there now. I mean, it's on. I mean, it could happen right here. It did happen right up here on the fucking hill. Just like the east ones were blowing and not the fucking south. You would have had the same thing fucking here. It's going to happen more and more and more and more. You know, but no, everything's okay. Everything, stock market's fucking rising. Fuck, stock market has nothing to do with the United States economy. Fucking, by the way, if you own a general, get the fuck out. Get out now. They're going to miss earnings. They'll slash that dividend on the fucking 20th. I'm here to tell you. Because Cassandra and Hamlet had a fucking baby. Where you been, Freeburg child? Where you been, Freeburg child? Tuesday's gone with the wind. My baby's gone. I don't like Mondays. Mr. Sunday Night Special, you got a girl that's a fucking blue and cold. You ain't good except for killing multiple people at a time and putting them all in a fucking hole. Take them fucking on, throw them into the bottom of the fucking sea like we did the spent fuel fucking rods in the fucking Bay of California. Because there's nothing left to do but go crazy on you. Fucking. So the salmon numbers, you can't argue with me anymore. You can't. You cannot argue with me anymore. My work will be debated for years now. Because I hypothesized and I was the first one on it. I took a lot of risks, but I fucking knew. And I said it. It's over now. My work's done. You know, I'll continue to document. It changed, but my PhD's over. 2011 to 2017. I said, as soon as the fall of 2017, the data's in. It's done. And sadly, I was right. They collapsed. And there's no other answer. We know statistically that there was an outliner because this blew up regression. It deviated from the mean billions of fucking times, and you can't argue with me anymore. So there's an outliner. So we go back to 2011, something happened. Something dramatically happened. Meteor hit. Did a fucking... The tankers just overload. More and more dumping fuel in the fuck thing. More pesticides being fucking dumped. Did they fucking pop a nuke off fucking several of them? Oh yeah. Fukushima. And we just turned our back and we ignored. Well, just like when Bush stole the election, just like when we cut the interest rate to zero, the longer you kick the can, the bigger the consequences. Fucking... It'll be 30 years on the market crash. It's going to crash again in slow motion. It's disconnected. General Electric's going to crash. I'm here to fucking tell you. If you got General Electric stock, I'm telling you, you're going to see some ugliness over the next fucking little while like you've never seen. And remember, Jeff Melting was one of the key players in the cover-up of Fukushima. I think it's irony. You know, and this new CEO stripped away the fucking jets, stripped away all the fucking perks. Well, this will be documented and this will be talked about, my work, for decades. For fucking decades. And generations are going to look back and they're going to say, what the fuck? What the fuck? Why don't anybody listen to these guys? You know, why'd they all turn their fucking back? You know, I like all the so-called alternative media that got on it. You know, the YouTube vloggers, and then they bailed. They thought it got out of vogue. I mean, it shows you what a fraud. By the way, alternative media is worse than mainstream media. And mainstream media is horrific. So I've renamed the fucking Fox News Killer Queen News. Killer Queen. Just like Marie Antoinette. No, just like Barry Antoinette. Let them eat yellow cake, the perfect piece of cake. Unleash the fucking lines of B. Pleasing allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and fucking taste. A B. Fucking high five on the golf course. Killer Queen. News. Fox fucking fake fucking news has set the bar even higher now. Saddam Hussein has weapons of mass destruction. Pat Tillman fought off 9 million Al-Qaeda. Jessica fucking Lynch. Fucking Bush won the election. Fox News has set the bar now. Fukushima hasn't killed anyone. That was last week. Fucking on fucking Fox News. You think about that. Fox News. They've set the bar. you know the lyrics to that song. Fuck, do I have to sing them? Killer Queen. Just like Barry Antoinette. Very sad. My heart goes out to everybody in Santa Rosa. You know, that gem. Tuesday's gone in the wind. Oh, same week, same 2 weeks. Mr. Sunday Night Special. We got barrels blue and cold. You ain't good for nothing. They put multiple people at a time, 6 feet in a fucking hole. Fuck, what a fucking month. What a time we live in, huh? Generation that fucking killed the planet. Stay in tune.